Welcome back to Youth in Agriculture. My name is Marion Munyao Nganga, and we are talking about black soldier flies in case you have just joined us. Now, remember, on the first part of the show, Gladys, who is the farm of today, has mentioned a very important thing, that from the 0 days to 5 days old, these eggs, they feed on what? Wheat bran and water, because tunataka kuzidekeza kidogo. Lakini in case you see a black soldier fly on my skin or my clothes, don't worry, they are so harmless, they are peaceful, they are quiet. Okay, they are noisy, well, but they are so, peaceful creatures. And thank you so much again for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes. Sasa tumemaliza na Insta ya kwanza.
Tumemaliza na Insta ya kwanza.
Insta ya pili, tell us about the feeding.
So Insta ya pili is when we introduce now the 5-day-old larvae to now the substrate, which is now the feed, like I told you now, the mixture of market waste and pig manure. Yes. So here now we put the amount I told you, like the 10 gram with a 3 kilo waste in each container, in each tray, and we label them by dates or color coding.
Exactly. That's now another thing. I've seen BSF farms use red, yellow.
because you also have to know, because I told you there's time for harvest.
Definitely.
So you can't do things randomly. So you have to know after 14 days I'll have to harvest this larvae. So you have to have a color code or date for you to know at the end of 14 days this batch should be ready for harvest.
What color do you guys use?
There are many colors. We have like 5 different colors for each day.
Tell us about them.
Like Monday to Friday. For Monday we have a different color, like red. Tuesday blue, Wednesday green, black. Yeah, like that.
Oh, it's not a specific bright color. They can also work with black.
No, I'm just saying for the stickers.
For the stickers
of now,
But now for the containers.
For the containers we have white. Everything is white.
Everything is white. Amazing.
White, actually white and yellow. White and yellow.
White and yellow. Why do they love these bright colors?
They are just attracted to bright colors. Yeah.
So now at this stage is where you get again to go back to the cycle that you had started introducing them to on the first Insta. That is the second, by the way.
From the 5-day-old, first Insta,
and then up to the 19th day, second Insta.
Then
now we're on the third one.
Fourth, yes.
Exactly. Sasa tumemalizana na ya tatu. Ya nne wanalishwa na nini?
Wakifika ya nne, they've already grown to a size that's good enough to be harvested. Harvested as now the protein that is now used for animal feed. So from the 5th Insta, you don't actually feed them. They now transform from now the goldish brownish color. They start turning black.
Yes, I've seen that.
They start turning black. And by the time they are fully black, that's pupa now. We bring it back here.
Now for them to blossom into beautiful,
for them to emerge into flies, and note we don't take everything back to the hatchery. So 10%, because the cycle has to continue. So 10% is what we bring back here, and 90% has to be harvested and dried and sold to the millers or to the farmers.
Hey, okay. So let's talk about the trees.
Yes.
The part of cycling. Yes. So that at least we can ensure that this BSF have generational wealth. So yes. What do you do? What do you use rather for them to lay their eggs?
So for them to lay their eggs, we have some egg collection devices. You can use cartons. You can use the wooden collection devices. You can use the plastic electric conduits because of the crevices. You know, they like to lay eggs in the crevices because they also feel like any other female. They feel like that's a safe space for them to lay the eggs. But those are basically the egg collection devices. Yes.
When they are here, apart from making melodious noises, what other work do they do here?
What they do here, like I told you, this is a love cage or a love nest. Just love. Nothing but love. Nothing but love.
Nice way of putting it.
That's their work. Actually, the flies don't have mouth parts, and that's why, unlike even the house flies, they don't spread any diseases.
So there's one here. Let me try to see. It doesn't have it. It
doesn't have. What we have here, you will see some containers with a cotton. They just suck the water from the cotton, just to keep them going. Nothing else. They don't eat here. After they lay, after the female lays eggs, that's it. For about their lifespan is about 7 to 10 days. After that, it dies.
Ooh,
That's the only work it has here. After that, it dies, and now we move on to the next generation.
Then?
No.
What do you do with them?
We sweep off the dead flies, and we also ferment the flies, and they make attractant for us. So there's nothing going to waste.
If we were all like BSFs.
Nothing going to waste.
What amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. What are the challenges that you face?
Well, maybe waste. Let me tell you, waste. People think waste is just everywhere, but actually there's competition for waste nowadays. Yeah, there's competition for waste. We have competitors like pig farmers. They're also looking for, because we are looking for organic waste, not just any other waste.
So you need to start supplying you guys. Guys, I'm a supplier of
Talk to me
organic
nicely.
waste.
Talk to me nicely. But yes, waste is a problem, and also I said that just the conditions themselves. Because I told you, like any other hatchery, any other person who's doing BSF needs a hatchery with certain conditions: the temperature, the humidity. So that's usually a problem to try and make it optimal. I'd say make it optimal.
What are the optimal degrees?
Optimal temperatures are between 25 and 32. Humidity, I'd say 60 to 80%.
Yeah.
Yes. And also make sure there's attractant in every net. Attractant, I told you, is just the waste of the substrate fermented, and because that's what really attracts the female to lay eggs.
Now,
so it's just making sure the conditions are really optimal.
On to the capital. How much can I start with?
You always start small with whatever you have, you know?
That's a nice answer.
You always start small with whatever you have. Like I told you, you don't have to start with a very expensive rates. Be creative. Just try to work around things. Start with a few nets. Start with a small starter kit. Yeah. And the space you need very limited space to start this business. I'd say as long as you have the passion, you have the motivation and ambition, you can do it. Not as easy as but you can do it, especially if you're doing it maybe for your own consumption, I'd say. Not commercial, because commercial is also a bit expensive. But if you're doing for your own consumption, if you're doing for your small village or neighbors, people will buy from you.
On to the profit margins. How much are we looking at?
It depends the scale of business also. I'd say that. Are you small scale? Are you commercial?
Like for example, in your experience?
In my experience?
Yeah, they are not watching.
In my experience, it's a good business. That's what I say. It's a good business.
For example,
it is a business. I'd encourage anyone with disposable income to join, or even anyone passionate in agriculture. It's a good business.
But now, on behalf of our loyal viewers, who are also farmers or potential farmers, if I have 10,000 shillings, how much will it make as capital, and how much can I return, and after how long?
10,000 for 10,000.
Kama hiyo haiwezi make.
Well, si ati haiwezi make. Kumake it haiwezi make.
Yeah.
But you will start small. That's what I said. You will have to start small, because also you have to. You don't just start. You have to go for training.
Oh,
because you need knowledge of this thing. You need to train, and training doesn't mean you pay so much.
Yeah.
You can come, we train you. There's also ECP that does free trainings also. But also interacting with farmers who've been doing it. Our ground knowledge a bit will be different.
I know.
So yes, we give you the best info.
Okay, fine. So I've come for my training. Is my 10,000 over kwanza to start with? Tumekula ngapi hapo kwa training? Asuniambie. Sawa, 8,000 guys. 8,000 left, So 8,000, what do I need? What can I buy with that?
8,000, you can buy a starter kit. A starter kit will comprise of maybe a few grams of eggs.
Yeah.
A few grams of maybe third instar larvae.
Yeah.
And maybe a few grams of pupa. Yes.
Then how much can I be able to return? Kwanza hapo nimekula ngapi? 8,000 imeisha.
Haijaisha bado actually.
Tumekula.
Iko karibu kuisha sasa.
Tumekula at 7,000.
Starter kit, maybe we give it around 4,000.
4,000. So that is 6,000 gone already. That is 2 for the training, 4 for the starter kit. Hiyo 4,000 ingine ni ya nini?
If 4,000 ingine, uko na crates.
Lakini kuna vibuyu. Na niko na kisu ya kukata.
Tuseme ubai mitungi kadhaa hivi. You slice them off, and also you need to get nets.
Yeah.
Nets you can just make them in the environments that are...
Mosquito net inaweza work?
Hapana.
Oh, okay, sawa.
There's the recommended nets. There's the recommended nets. But here, so you buy crates, you buy the nets, and now you need the waste. Yes, and you need the egg collection devices.
How much is that? Tumebaki na 4,000.
10,000 will not be enough.
So how much more can I add?
How much more can you add? Because I also don't know if you have space for this.
Yeah, but of course I have space. My balcony. Yes, I do have space. Okay, assuming I do have space already.
I'm wondering if your balcony is not suitable for putting the large cages.
Why isn't it not suitable for putting
You need a small greenhouse.
Okay.
Yeah,
additional cost.
You need a small greenhouse.
So how much is that?
It's not 10K.
How much?
It's not 10K. Give it a few hundreds of thousands. Maybe, just maybe. A little over 200. You can start something small, like a small greenhouse, like a small feeding area, a few nets. You have the crates.
Okay.
Just something small to start you off, I'd say.
So sasa niko na 200. Nitaomoka after how long?
Nikuomoka na si ati unaomoka immediately. Because I told you this is a passion project.
Yeah.
You just don't have to wake up and do things and expect to get money the next day. So that's why I was telling you, if you have pigs yourself, you have chicken, it might be a very good business idea. Well, on that note, kindly face this camera, give us an advice for the farmers, and then you tell farmers where they can get you guys. So we are based in Rai Bypass. We are doing BSF farming. It's a very good business for any young person out there who has a bit of money and is wondering what to do. This is a very good business. We offer training. We in person of course, because this thing we can't do it over Zoom, but we offer hands-on training for groups and also for any individual who's interested. And we also sell our products, which are the dried BSF meal, and we also have the byproduct, which is FRAS, the organic fertilizer, which is really amazing. We have good feedback from that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, umesikia nimejaribu hapa kuwatetea na 10K. Imekata. Math has not mathed. But again, we have gotten amazing knowledge, credible information on how to go about BSF. And that is what exactly we give you every week here on Youth in Agriculture. Remember, if you want us to come to your farm, please to DM. Social media zetu ziko hapo. Our number is right there. Ingia WhatsApp. Send us your location, your name, everything that you need for us to come there. And we'll definitely give you a call. And thank you so much for keeping us company. Remember, same time, same place. Keep it Youth in Agriculture.